The wind rustled through the cherry blossom trees outside the villa, their petals like whispers of a past too delicate to touch. Inside, the house held a sacred quiet, the kind only newborns could command. Song Haikyo sat by the window, one of the twins asleep against her chest. Her silk robe shifted as she rocked gently, humming a lullaby barely above a breath. The other twin slept nearby, cradled in a white bassinet, flanked by fresh peonies. Then came the sound, tires on gravel. She looked up sharply. It had been a year since she'd seen her mother-in-law, a year of silence, a year of scandal. A year since Leeminho vanished behind closed doors, orchestrating battles in boardrooms and smoke-filled corridors. Haikyo had been left behind with the truth ... and the twins. A soft knock echoed at the door. She opened it slowly. Standing there, elegant and composed in a charcoal hanbok, was Madame Leeminho', matriarch of the Lee Empire. Her eyes sharp with wisdom, dulled by grief, met Haikyo's. "May I come in?" No small talk, no tears, just legacy between them. Haikyo stepped aside. They're asleep. But yes. Inside, Madame Lee moved with reverence, her eyes immediately drifting to the bassinets. Her hands trembled slightly as she knelt beside them. "They have Minho's eyes," she murmured, brushing a fingertip over the baby's tiny knuckle. "But your strength." Haikyo folded her arms. "You didn't come for the birth, or the scandal, or the death threats. I came now," Madame Lee said, her voice steady, "because now I believe you." The room went still. About the shell company, about the bribes, about the man Minho was becoming, and the man he could still be. For a moment, Haikyo couldn't breathe. She turned to face the fire, its flames crackling like secrets untold. "You helped hide it for years," she said coldly. "You knew." "I suspected," Madame Lee admitted, "but in our world, suspicion is softer than survival." She rose and crossed the room. "And yet, here you are raising his children, hiding from the media, protecting his name." "I'm not protecting his name," Haikyo snapped. "I'm protecting my children from his enemies." A silence passed, then something changed in the elder woman's eyes. "I didn't just come to apologize," she said carefully. "I came with something else." She pulled a sealed envelope from her coat. The wax bore the crest of the Lee family, a dragon wrapped around a lotus. "It's from Minho," she said. "He wrote it before disappearing again. He knew I'd only give it to you, once I believed." Haikyo stared at it. Her hands shook as she took it. Outside, the wind shifted again. A cherry blossom petal landed on the bassinet. And in that fragile moment between bloodlines and betrayals, lullabies and legacies, the two women sat together. Not as mother and daughter-in-law, but as the only ones left strong enough to guard what remained. The twins stirred softly in their sleep, and the fire burned on. Drop a comment for more videos.